that we're going to learn a string value conversion. Let's go ahead and look at the example so I can explain this concept to you. If you notice, this is the same program that we had before, but we may have a file with several numbers and we would like to add those numbers together. Let's consider I have a file total and I would like to open this file total, and I have several numbers in this file total. I have 125, $50, 75, 140, and let's consider $345.77. And I would like to use a program to saving this number all together. So my file name is total.txt. If you're going looking, the extension of the file is total.txt, as you're going to see right here. The file is total, the extension is txt, and the file name is total. So let's go ahead. I'm going to copy this file name and going back to this program, and right here is a similar program that we're using to read file. So suppose to read a file, and let's say read file sum. I'm going to change this one to sum, file sum. And what we're going to do, the same code that we had in the previous example, in this example right here in the file reader we have right here, except that we have right here we adding a variable sum, and when you're going to read it, the input that you're going to read, it is a string. If you notice right here, we're reading a string. Let me bring this one the center of the page so you can see it better. So when you're going to read, you read the string, and a string read the first line on the file and put him in the str. If it's not equal to null, go to null to go to the loop, and we're asking, okay, convert this string to a double for me and add it to the sum. Sum currently, if you're noticing right here, is 0. So it's going to be 0 plus the first line of the file, first line that you're going to read from file total, which is 125. So you're going to adding this value together, 125, and then added the total to the sum. So 0 plus 125, which is a string, and you're going to convert it to a double and put him right here 125. Then you're going to read the next line, which is 5075, and 5075 a string is it not null, the new line that you read it, str? No, str is 1575 and it is not null. It coming down, print out the result, then you're going to convert it to a double, and 5075 plus 125 and add it together, and you're going to loop this one as long there are line in this file, which is the last one, 345. And when you're going to add everything and go to the last line, then you're going to get to the null. Right here, the last line right here is null, so you're going to stop the loop and print out the total. Let's go run this example. Here is the example. We have it right here, and you're going to see that we declare a sum double integer, a double sum, and we initialize it to 0. We're using utility scanner to read the data, and we're going to right here do the same example that I explained it to you a while ago, and we read on the line, converting the string to a number and put him in the sum, and finally we close the file and print out the result. Let's go ahead and run this file, and as I'm going to bring the screen up a little bit, so I'm going to say total.txt is my file name, and read it, and as a result you're going to see that it read everything, and you're going to set the first line, it was 100. If you notice right here, the 100, 50, 100, 235, 40, 300, and you're going to tell us the total is 237. So this is another feature when we using the we try to converting the number to a string. Now if you're noticing on your book page 222, and we have the different method of parsing. If you remember in the example we use this one, we use the double, parse double my string and put him in the convert that one, and right here I can explain it right here. Double parse, double string, and add it to our sum. So we use this example. For any other number such as float, long, wide, short, integer, we can use any of these method to convert a string to a number. Finally, the last piece of this chapter is random number generator. Random number generator is a structure that you're going to give a range number. You're going to say between 1 to 100. Generate a set of the number for me, and you're going between this 100. When we going to run this one, you're going to generate and give you 100, for example 25, 45, 75. There is a good example on that one on the mathtutor.java in your book. That example you try to run it, and you're going to see that every time that you run or looping this through this program, it give you another number between 1 and 100. This random generator method is using, we have to import that one from Java utility random. Then we going, that's because that's random is a class, we going instantiate a object of that one, and is random num, which is new random. So this is an object. Since it is an object, we can say random num dot next int, and give me any number between one number between 1 to 100, and print out the result. Thank you.